Yo, what's going on YouTube? You already know the vibes, man. It's June here. Now we're back in another video. Now in today's topic, we have the damage buff nerf. We actually know what's going to be happening to it, so we're going to be explaining it in today's video. So before we get into it, if you guys enjoyed it and you guys liked it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss a video and always be notified, and make sure you guys hit that like button as well. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Homie, they ain't ready for this. Scatter shot, I'm working, hurt them worse than slitting your wrist. Hit subscribe, smash like, ring the bell, stay tuned. Now without further ado, here's the duel to June. Yeah.
Alright, so as I'm recording this video right now, the blog is probably already out talking about the damage buff nerf and also the other changes coming along with the patch this month. But for this video topic, we're going to be talking about the damage buff nerf since it's going to be affecting our builds now and the builds in the future when it comes to new gear that's going to be coming out. So of course, let's talk about the pre-nerf damage buff. So the pre-nerf damage buff gave us a 65% increased damage, and also it gave us a 35% increase in our crit chance, and for impact damage, it gave us around 20 to 25% increase as well. Now, impact damage is the amount of times we can stagger an enemy, so that's how that worked. And if you stack that with all the things in this game that give us a damage increase, then yeah, you could see that damage buff was really a catalyst and just made things so obsolete in this game in general. And I can see why they're doing it, because it made everything so easy mode, unless you go into the harm room and put on the max difficulty. But you know, just for general content wise, you just really was just crazy OP, which we should be in this game. But to the way they set it up and for the people that made the game, it's a little bit kind of OP. So let's talk about this nerf and just talk about the change that's coming along with it. Now, I feel like this nerf with the damage buff, before I get into it, I feel like they went in the middle with it. They nerfed some things, but they tried to stay in the middle, you know, like in the good and bad side with it. So let's talk about this nerf. So the one good thing about this, we're going to be keeping that 65 damage increase once we activate damage buff, but we're going to be losing that 35% crit chance, and we're going to be losing that impact damage as well. So that is going to be the hit to damage buff. We're going to be losing that crit chance, which is a lot, you know, when it comes to critting. Is, you know, if you do a crit, you do more damage, but also that impact damage as well when it comes to staggering enemies. So the thing about this, we can still get to that point with the crit chance. We just have to build proficiency. But if you're rocking a build without proficiency and you want to crit more, you're going to have to completely change up your build and add in proficiency so you can get to that point where you can get around like 20% or around the 30% crit chance, so you can actually, you know, have somewhat of that benefit of having like the old damage buff before the nerf. But you really just have to completely change up the way you got your build is in general. Now, I feel like that's going to shake up some builds, to be honest, because there's even some builds that I got that don't have no crit chance at all. I mean, proficiency, I meant to say. So I don't know. We're going to see how this works, but I just really have to get it in my hands myself and just see how much of a change is going to be with having no more crit chance that comes from damage buff. And yeah, that is what's coming along with the damage buff. Now, we do have some changes coming with the Norn Stone of Lethal Will. Now, this is a damage major artifact. Now, I feel like the changes come along with this is pretty nice. I feel like it's a buff, in my opinion. So for the changes coming along with this, so for the first gear perk that gives us increased crit chance while damage buff is active, that's going to be increased. Now it's 64%, 6.4% right now, but when the update comes out, it's going to be actually 10%, you know, equal when it comes to activating a damage buff. So you're going to be getting a 10% crit chance once damage buff is activated. And for the Norn Stone Lethal Will damage buff, you know, the one at the bottom, Tears of Fence, that is going to be getting a damage increase as well to 45%. And the duration of it is going to be increased by 2 seconds with Tears of Fence. So that is going to be insane when you fight in bosses, because the Norn Stone is, if I'm going to keep it a bug, it's like a boss artifact. You pop it once you're about to do some big damage, and you know, you go crazy with it. So I like the fact that they did increase the crit chance with that one, also increase the duration and give us the damage buff with the Tears of Fence as well. So it's gonna be pretty nice. But that is everything when it comes to damage buff nerf. We're going to be losing that 35% crit chance and that impact damage, but we're going to be keeping that 65% damage increase. And also we got the changes to the Northstone as well. I feel like those are good changes with the Northstone. So let me know in the comments how you guys feel about this damage buff nerf. Do you guys feel like this nerf was a good thing or a bad thing, or you feel like they got it right in the middle? Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about it. This is Lejeune here. Before we head out, if you guys are not, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. Then with the video, and also be notified when I upload a video. And yeah, that is it. I will see you guys later, and I'm gone. Peace.